Hi, I'm Lindsay, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a fondant bow. Now before you get all messy with working with fondant and all that, you know, it's easiest if you go ahead and roll out. I'm using wax paper, and this is going to hold your bow into shape. And I'm doing about, I don't know, square type thing, and cutting it off. Okay, now here, I'm going to fold it in half, hot dog style. Fold it in half one more time. And if you'd like, you can fold it one more time. And now I'm going to just start rolling this wax paper. The looser you roll it, the bigger or loopier your bow is going to be. But I don't want a super one. And I keep it like this, and I tape it on the back side. And you're gonna make 2 of these. Now today I'm gonna be making my bow out of pink fondant, so I'm gonna take that out, and I'm going to knead it. But you kind of want to get a big chunk for this. And I have a practice board here, and this is covered lightly with Crisco. You don't want it to be too overly greased, or else, you know, it's gonna kind of rub off into your fondant. Now I want to get this piece of fondant into a kind of rectangular shape, so I'm going to just start forming it like a rectangle. And it's best if you just, you know, pinch your fingers as you go through this. You kind of stretch it, but don't rip it, because then it's, you know, you'll kind of have to start all over again on this process. So this is kind of rectangular shaped, and now you're going to start rolling it out onto your practice board. Using my Wilton 9-inch rolling pin with my pink guide rings to roll this out. And this just gives it really paper thin, and it looks really nice in the end. And you want to pick it up often, so it's easier in the end to pick it all up. Now I'm just taking a pizza cutter and I'm splitting off this end here. And I want to get it as straight as possible. And I just eyeball this. And if you aren't good at eyeballing, just use any cutter or straight edge, like a ruler. A ruler will cut well, especially if you have one of those metal, well, it's not much of a metal, but a wooden one with a metal side. It works really well, and it cuts the fondant easier. Now I'm going to straighten out this like a rectangle. And taking all these excess and saving it for later, because you'll see what we'll be doing. Okay, so now that we have this completed, we're going to go half this to find the center. And you can mark the center by using any tool, basically. Like, I'll just use my pencil tool because I just, you know, enjoy that. And I marked it, as you can see, in the center right here. And I'm going to open this back up. I'm going to flip it to the other side because you'll be able to see the hole better and it's flatter. Okay, so now I'm going to go pinch this side in the middle. And now I'm going to take either a gum glue or just flat out water or egg whites. Egg whites work. And I'm using a paintbrush, and I'm going to brush the center lightly. You don't want to overdo it, or else you'll just see it's just a total mess and it's not pleasant to work with. So you want to lightly, and it's easy if you kind of drench it and take everything off using this. Okay, so I'll put that to the side, and I'm going to go pinch each of these sides. now these rollers, you know, that we made earlier, we're going to insert these now at this time. And we're going to pinch, and just pinch, and then take this roller again, and turn it towards the center. And voila, there is your bow. Now you're going to want to let this dry for a while, and especially if you're using gum paste, because gum paste actually dries and it makes it really nice for decorating. But for this, I'm going to set this to the side. I go ahead and take that excess fondant that we used earlier for when we were cutting off the sides, and I'm going to knead that again, because it's really great to knead your fondant so it's easier and more pliable to work with, especially if you have a harder fondant, you know, if you accidentally let it set out. So yeah, again, back with the pink rolling pin, the guidelines, and I kind of make it rectangular or as much as possible, because then it's easier to roll in the shape that you form it in. Okay, now I'm going to roll. Okay, and now I'm going to take my pizza cutter once again, and come cut that, and come over here and cut this side straight as possible, and then come across here, and cut these two into a rectangular style, and now I'm going to cut right in the center of them. And if you want to make it, these are going to be your ribbons. So I think for me the easiest way to do this is to, you can either leave it like this, or you can cut it and make it more ribbon like, I guess you can say. And then I'm going to go bring this over here. And I'm going to use my paintbrush again and dip it in my water or gum glue or egg whites, whatever. And then you're going to come along here, wet this, and wet the side. Don't dampen it like I was saying, because it's going to look like a mess and it will never dry. Now you could take that and kind of tuck it around the back and do the same over here. Here, I'll take out these for you guys to show you.